And welcome to the Dark Hole Cantina. It's Bwar and Kadasi. That's a tasty drink.
You know, mine's kind of bad.
Kind of like that movie.
But it wasn't that bad.
Okay, but you have to admit, they were like trying to fix the last movie the entire time. So I'll give them some credits for like doing good.
A little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
That's like one of the most frustrating parts of this movie. Like if the last movie had been done by J.J. Abrams, this movie probably would have been amazing.
I agree.
And like also like there was so many things to correct from the last movie. Like you see Rose Tycho is in this movie, but she's like just been pushed to the background. And it's like, wasn't she one of the main characters last time?
She got ghosted like my Tinder girlfriend.
Yeah, Finn Hope ghosted her hard.
That was bad.
And like Haldo, they tried to correct the whole Haldo thing in one sentence. When the one background character is like, let's do the Holdo maneuver. And Finn's just like, oh no, we can't do that. That is a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. You can't just willy-nilly go around doing that.
Willy-nilly, I like that word.
That's how Finn talks.
Yeah, but what they did go willy-nilly with was just blast from the past every single character under the sun. Let's bring Luke back to life.
Yep.
Let's bring Leia back.
Yep.
Even though it's like, I hate to say it, Carrie Fisher's dead.
Yeah, and like they even had like a great scene for her to die last movie.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Oh, who else came back? Han Solo? I'm surprised they didn't bring Mace Windu back.
You heard his voice though.
Oh.
His voice was in the movie. That counts.
You know what? This party's over.
So I should leave?
Maybe.
Just like Kylo Ren left the dark side?
Yeah, and he joined the light side.
For like 5 minutes?
Yeah, his name is no longer Kylo Ren. It's Ben Ren. No, it's Ben Skywalker.
Oh. Everybody's a Skywalker now.
Even Rey is a Skywalker.
Just be like, yeah, no, I don't really like Palpatine. I'm just a Skywalker now. No big deal. Finn, you're also a Skywalker. Poe, great job. Not a Skywalker. Okay, fine. You're going to be a Skywalker.
What a really boring ending. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah.
Like,
it wrapped things up.
It did, but it was really
like,
boring.
It was like, okay, I don't really feel satisfied by this.
Random person walks by, we've never met. She just buries 2 lightsabers and asks, "What's your name?"
What's your name?
Rey. What's your last name? Like, who asks that?
While you're walking past in the desert, and it was cool that it was back at like Luke's house from the first movie, where he grew up. Like that was kind of cool, but you're right. Just a random lady in the desert. Rey doesn't notice her walk up either. She's just like 10 feet away. That was like a big theme in the movie. Just like people being 10 feet away. Like the Knights of Ren were always like 10 feet away, like around the next corner. And just gosh darn it, couldn't quite catch those rascally heroes.
So who are these Knights of Ren?
Well, they came in the last movie. Mm-hmm. You may not have noticed them. They were like a mention and a silhouette. And like at the time I thought, this is badass. Kylo has this whole crew of like these random crazy dudes with badass weapons that he's trained to be his elite fighting force.
Wait a second. Knights of Kylo Ren.
Knights of Kylo.
I just got it.
You just got it? Well, that's why they're called Knights of Ren. They're his crew.
Okay.
And like
stupid now.
They're just like there to be in the background. Like all of this movie, they're just standing like off in the distance.
Those are the guys that tried to kill him at the end of the movie.
Yeah. They did
With
not fare
swords.
well. With swords. Nobody in Star Wars uses a sword.
Well, use a laser sword.
Use a laser sword. If you go with a regular sword against a lightsaber,
you die.
You die. You're dead. And like you have a better chance with a blaster. Blaster, maybe you get a lucky shot through. A sword versus a lightsaber, it's like, nope, it's like that's chopped in half. You would cut your fingers off. Here.
Give me that.
Well, I thought I chopped your hand off.
No, you didn't.
Did you see Palpatine just grow his hand back?
That was weird. Like something was like interconnected between Rey and Ben, and because he zapped them. He like decayed.
Will regrow one.
And then he's like, oh, it's if you hurt me when I sting you, maybe instead I'll regenerate from you.
Oh, unlimited power!
What?
Did you see how much power he had?
But before we show how much power he had, let's just think about how back and forth this fight was. Like, oh, the good guys come in thinking they're gonna win. They like start fighting, everything's going good, and then all of a sudden, I'm sorry, we're gonna lose. No, you're not. Here's a big fleet of people coming in, right back after them. And then they're like, ha ha ha, we are going to win the fight because we're good. Palpatine's like, nope. No. Lightning! Unlimited power! Oh, but you know what? Little old Rey there, she ends up getting back up, and Rey's like, or Palpatine is, you cannot defeat me. Like, they had like this whole back and forth before about not killing him, because if she kills him, she becomes like...
She gets all the Sith.
Yeah, and then what does she do? She like...
Immediately kills him.
Yeah, but it's the lamest way possible. He does a Sith lightning lightsaber. And you know what her secret tactic is? She gets a second lightsaber.
She sucks it out of the hole.
I know.
With the Force.
And she makes it an X like she's some kind of mutant.
X gonna give it to you.
And then Palpatine just dies.
He dead.
Like,
he just melted.
What a bad ending.
Yeah, especially like you said. It's like, no, I can't kill you or else I'll become evil. And then kills him anyway.
And doesn't become evil. Like, why didn't she just kill him in the first place and not become evil?
There's been like, alright, see ya, the end.
It could have been so easy. Oh! Hey, I'm Kylo Ren. Heal me. Okay, I'm good.
I love how last episode of The Mandalorian, they introduced Force healing. Mm-hmm. Like just one day before the new Star Wars. It's like, yep, this is the thing now.
It's completely canon.
It's totally, everybody can do it. It's just, and then it's just like Rey's using it. Baby Yoda can do it.
Kylo Ren even did it at the end.
Yep, Kylo can do it.
You know, like the first time, Rey, she healed a freaking worm.
Yeah.
And I think it was actually like, here is my life energy.
Yeah, that was called Force shadowing.
Oh.
You get it?
Uh-huh.
Kylo transferred his life to Rey. What is this?
I don't.
This is all different now.
Get out of here.
Force tickle.
Force tickle.
That'll be in the next movie.
Oh, yeah. On the next episode of The Mando.
The Mando.
Oh.
Like, what are they going to do on that now?
I don't know. Oh. But, you know, the movie wasn't all that bad. It kind of, like, tore on your heartstrings at a couple moments. Yeah. Like, the whole C-3PO bit. It's like, you guys are my friends. I just want this last picture of you.
It was pretty cool.
It was really sad.
And then he sacrifices himself for the Resistance. It's like, nah, just ignore that he came back half an hour later.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And then, like, I don't know how long it took, but, like, C-3PO or R2-D2 comes with its little memory chip. And he's like, boop-a-dee-boop-a-doo. You know everything that you used to, but in the wrong order. And we're going to make a comedy out of it. Actually, I have one more qualm with this movie. Like, the dagger that he couldn't...
We're doing good stuff.
That dagger that C-3PO couldn't read, like, how Anakin Skywalker built that robot in episode 1. How the heck would he think about programming this so
when he's 5?
When he's 5!
It's kind of hilarious. I can't read Sith. That's illegal. It's like, all right, here are your options, droids. We're going to kill you, or you can read the language. I choose death, master. Oh,
you know who else probably actually should have died in this episode? Chewie.
You think so? Do you think they should have done a clean slate?
I think they should have. Like, he was on the ship. We know he was on the ship. There was no room for error, and that ship got blown up.
Yeah, and the excuse was he was on a different ship.
Like, there was no other ship. This is just Disney being like, okay, we can't kill...
That's too much merchandise to murder.
I know. Like, it would be too much of a bad rap, but you know what? Maybe they shouldn't have done the scene in the first place.
Yeah, I don't really understand all that. And I was totally cool with, like, Rey being dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought that closed the story up more.
I thought that it would have made more sense for Ben to go back to the village and, like, help bury his mom.
Yeah, I thought that would have been, like, to me, a more satisfying ending. Like, Ben Solo is now... He's the good guy.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. He is the Skywalker, and it's his redemption. Like, it ends up being his redemption story. I would have been a lot more satisfied with that.
I would too.
Like, overall, I enjoyed the movie, but like you said, I just didn't leave satisfied. You know, we actually never talked about anything good about the movie.
We were supposed to.
Well, maybe next time.
All right, see ya. You have to pay me for this drink! Yeah, I guess you paid for my movie. Good enough.